What's going on, guys? Welcome to another video. Welcome to your favorite YouTube show. I don't even know why I'm looking there. There's no one there because I have no friends, obviously. Today we are talking about a lens, a budget lens. This is a New Year 32mm f1.6. This is a Sony E-mount lens, and let's get into it. Okay, guys. So this is a lens. It's pretty small, as you can see, and that's the only small thing around here. Moving on. As you can see, this is a pretty small lens. This is all metallic, made of metal. As you can see, the lens doesn't have an autofocus, so this is a mechanical lens, no autofocus for this. You have to focus manually. As I said, this is an E-mount lens for Sony's. It's an f1.6, pretty wide. As you can see, it opens up. And then, so obviously you have to control the aperture over here, if I can get it to focus. This is the aperture, and then this is a focus ring. Focus ring and aperture ring is very steady, you can feel them. I've had this for a couple weeks now. I didn't want to make a video earlier before I properly test it out and take some pictures and videos with it and all kinds of stuff. This is around 50 pounds. Got the Sony a6000 here as well. By the way, I'm loving this camera. I recently got it. And then this is a lens. So let me just put the lens into the camera so we can properly see. Okay, so as you can see, it's a pretty small. The Sony a6000 is a pretty small body on its own. And then this lens is tiny as well, so you can just here. And if we turn the Sony on so we can see, I'll show you some test footage with it, and I'll show you a few pictures that I've taken. So far that I've seen, I've been using it for a couple weeks now. There's no chromatic aberration, there's no warping on the sides or whatever. This is a great lens. There's only one problem with it, and the problem is that, as you can see here, the focus feet. So it says 2.5, 5 feet, 16 feet, or 3 meters. Here in Europe we use meters. And then after 3 meters, the lens has a hard time of focusing. So even if you take it to the infinity sign, it will not focus. At some point, it will not focus. So the problem is that you cannot use this lens for landscapes. Okay, guys, so let me show you a test with this camera. So I'm gonna switch over to Sony now. So as you can see, this lens is perfect. It's really good, really sharp. As you can see, shallow depth of field, no chromatic aberrations that I can see. I've had this for 2 weeks now. It's really good, no warping on the sides, but the only problem is what I talked earlier. After 3 meters, the lens will not focus, and that makes it really hard for landscape or something related to that. I don't think you will be able to use it for, but if you do portraits or if you do street photography, I think the lens will be perfect. Basically anything that your subject is close. So if you have your subject close, it will be no problem for that, because the lens works really good. And obviously you have to use manual focus, but that's not a problem. I'm using manual focus now, and it's no problem at all. So let me know what you think. Okay, so final notes for this little lens, the New Year 32mm f1.6. Is it worth it? I think it's worth buying. It's only around 50 pounds, not even 50 pounds on Amazon. It's a great little lens. Manual focus, manual aperture, gives me that old classic feel. I feel like I'm an old film photographer. I'm loving it so far. The one problem I talked about is that the lens will not focus far. If that's not a problem for you, I think this is a very good lens to have. E-mount, of course. They also make the same lens, I think, for other cameras, some other mounts. And yeah, I think it's worth picking up one of those things. If you have an E-mount or whatever mount they make the lens for. I think it's worth picking up and enjoying like the photography and the videography with these. So yeah, that's it for today, guys. Thank you very much for watching this video again. Subscribe if you already haven't. Leave a like on it if you enjoyed. And I will see you in the next one.